Hi friends, it's Miss Missy. Before all of this started and we had to leave our classroom, we had started talking about plants and gardening. The kids did really great with the beginning part of our lessons and our curriculum. So I just wanted to recap and do something fun with our plants and gardening lesson. They picked up on this really quickly, so I have my handy dandy whiteboard here with a drawn flower on there to show the parts of the flower, parts of a plant. We'll start down here, all these little black things down here at the bottom, those are roots. And as Romeo pointed out when we were doing this lesson, they're like the straws of the plant. They suck up all the water and the nutrients from the ground. The roots are the part of the plant that you don't see. They grow underground into the soil. Next is our stem. And the stem is like the spine of the plant. It supports the plant. It keeps it growing upright. Just like the spine on our book that keeps our book together, as well as the spine on our own bodies that keep us upright and standing. The stem is responsible for carrying the water and the nutrients and the vitamins and minerals up and dispersing them through the plant, so all of the plant gets to have all that good stuff and grow right. Next on our plant is the leaf. The leaves are pretty cool. They actually catch the sunlight. They catch all that energy that the sun gives off. And it actually turns the energy from the sunlight into water and into nutrients to help deliver through the plant too, so the plant can grow right. Next we have, the petals, the pretty parts of the flower that we can see that are visible, that have all different colors. And a lot of that is the reasons that we buy the plant, that we buy the flowers, because they are pretty. The petals attract pollinators, like bees. Here's an interesting fact about bees. Bees actually have legs, and their legs produce a sticky substance, so their legs are a little sticky. And when bees fly from flower to flower, the pollen that's in the very center of the leaves or of the flower sticks to their legs, and that's how they're able to deliver pollen to other plants and make new plants. The petals not only attract your pollinators like your bees, but the petals are also responsible for making seeds, which can be found in the middle of the flower. The seeds get carried through the wind or drop off the plant onto the ground, and that's how new flowers are formed. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and plant, and I apologize in advance. Miss Missy does not have a green thumb, but I'm going to give it a shot. I have a couple pots here. We're going to plant 3 different things. 1 is a garden bean. 2 is a Roma tomato. And 3 is basil. And if you notice, this is all stuff that you can eat. And I chose these type of plants to plant because they grow straight up instead of out and all over the ground. So they're a little bit easier to maintain and to grow in your home or on a porch or in your window. And I'm going to start with putting on some gardening gloves. These will keep my hands from getting all dirty with the potting soil. There. Ta-da! Just the regular gloves. And I do have a trowel. It's one of our gardening tools. We'll learn about more gardening tools a little bit later in the week. It's a hand shovel. A very small little hand shovel. Much easier to use instead of a big gigantic shovel that you would shovel snow with. And then we have some potting soil. And all potting soil is basically is a good kind of dirt that is filled with nutrients. It's filled with vitamins and minerals that plants and vegetables need to grow, that the seeds need to have in order to grow. So we're going to go ahead and use our potting soil and our trowel, and we're going to fill up one of our buckets here. I'm going to make a mess. And you want to fill it up pretty good. I don't know if my friends can see at home. Inside the soil, it looks like there's all kinds of little white things. Those are all vitamins that companies put into the soil to help the plants and the seeds grow better. That's where all your vitamins and your nutrients are. So we're going to go ahead. We filled our bucket up. You're going to do the same thing with your other buckets. We went ahead and filled our bucket up. It's a little more than 3/4 full, so almost all the way full. And then we've got our basil seeds. These are very itty bitty little small seeds, and I'm going to try to show you, but I don't know if you'll be able to see them here. See if we can switch. Very, very little seeds. And what I'm going to do is take my finger and make a hole into the soil, and we're going to go ahead and pop those babies right in there. And then you're going to take your finger and cover it up with the soil that's around it. Now that the seeds are planted, they need some water to start growing, to moisten the soil and get the seeds start to open up. So we're going to go ahead and put some water in there. My faucet is behind my whiteboard. I didn't think all the way through. And Brady's joining us now. No, you don't want to complain.
I'm about to come get breakfast.
So we're going to go ahead and put some water in here, and then find a window place in my house that I can, he's going to sneak through here, that I can stick this, because we want to make sure that the sun is able to get to our dirt, because we do know that for a seed to grow, for a plant or a flower to grow, whether it is a flower or a vegetable, it needs key ingredients. You need your seed, you need air, you need soil with nutrients in
And
it,
sunlight.
and you need water, and you need sunlight. So hopefully within a couple days we'll start to see something sprouting, but we're going to keep checking in on them. And Miss Missy's going to go ahead and fill the other 2 pots so we can do our beans and our tomato too. I hope you enjoyed that. I'll be interested to see if any of my friends grow some of their own plants at home. If you have any questions, give us a shout out. We'll see you later, friends. Bye.